Hello, friends, and welcome to VLP's 2020 Champions for Justice Awards. While we have a terrific staff and board, our volunteers and community partners help us to serve even more clients. In a normal year, we would be presenting these awards at our annual Champions for Justice Bash. But this year, that can't happen because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So instead, we're sharing this series of videos so that you can meet some true champions for justice. This first award is a Community Partner Award and is being presented to the County of Erie. You're going to hear from County Executive Mark Poloncarz. The county created the Live Well Erie Task Force in response to the COVID-19 pandemic and brought together legal services programs, social service agencies, and others to help prevent homelessness in Erie County.
Hi, it's Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz, and I want to thank the Erie County Bar Association's Volunteer Lawyer Project for honoring Erie County and myself for this year's Community Partner Award. We've worked very hard this past year to help get our community through the coronavirus and the COVID-19 pandemic, and we've worked with many people across the community, especially with our Live Well Erie Housing Task Force, to help those in need. I want to thank the Erie County Bar Association's Volunteer Lawyer Project for the good work that you do, especially on housing issues. We know that the only way we're going to get through this pandemic is by doing it together, and I want to thank all for the work that they've done, and we are very honored to receive the award this year. So on behalf of everybody in Erie County, once again, thank you for honoring us for our work, but it really is a community effort. We all have to be in this together. We all have to work together. And most importantly, we all, if we do the right thing, will be safe and well in the long run. Thank you and take care.
This next Champions for Justice Award is regarding our Attorney of the Morning program, which we've been operating in Buffalo City Court since 1990. In the past year, we were able to expand that program into Lackawanna City Court. And today we're honoring the two people who really made that happen for us.
So initially, I was approached by Kelly, and we began talking about something that we saw in the courts that we became aware of, and it was that a lot of people were not represented in landlord-tenant hearings, and we just felt that in the issue of fairness, that people should have attorneys because they're coming into a courtroom where they're intimidated. They don't really understand what's happening, and a lot of things are at stake. I mean, namely, whether or not they're going to be able to stay in their residence.
We get several evictions filed here in Lackawanna, more than probably most small city courts do. We serve a population that's only about somewhere in the 17,000 range residents in the city of Lackawanna. However, we get upwards of 800, 900 evictions a year, which is significant for such a small population. And most people were not represented. So to be able to have a conversation with someone before getting in front of a judge is so important.
And that's what the attorneys are doing. They're saying, this is your situation, this is where we are, and then they'll go work out the best deal they can for the individual. And a lot of times that means them being able to stay in the residence for a little more time to be able to get help. The secondary issue that I've noticed is that once they take off the lawyer hat, the attorneys will put on their advocate hat and will actually tell them where they could go, who they can contact for help, where they can go to find another place to live, who they can contact maybe to get some of the rent paid up. And that's a win-win situation for both sides, because the landlord now is not standing there with just a judgment in their hand, hoping someday to collect. They might be able to get money back, money that is due to them. And the tenant is in a win-win situation because now they don't have this debt hanging over their head, number one. And number two, they're going to a place, they know they're going to people that can put them in a place that they know that they're going to have a place to lay their head.
This program is just a reflection of the legal community of this area. And the success of this program is a reflection of this legal community. And not only do they care to do pro bono work, but they actually care about the people. I think that concern for people comes from the bar who serves as the attorneys for the Attorney of the Morning program. It's the judges who hear the cases. It's anybody who's ever been involved. And that's what Judge Violani, when he refers to not only the actual coming in and doing the legal work part of it, but the advocacy part of it to help refer people to other agencies. That's just knowing that this is only one piece of people's lives. And if there's anything they can do to help with addressing so many different areas, if they can refer to them to some agency that will help alleviate one of their concerns, then they've helped to make that person's life perhaps just a little easier.
I have no idea how you got my name to give this award, but I'm deeply honored. And again, most of the work was done by Kelly, and she's done just a great job. And it's really just an honor to be able to work with her.
Thank you again for having joined us today. Please watch all the videos in this series so that you can learn about all the outstanding award winners in VLP's 2020 Champions for Justice Awards. And please visit our website at ecbavlp.com to help support VLP. Thank you again.